WXXL HD1, Tavares, Orlando.
1067. Wake up to the vibe. It's Johnny's House Live. The leader in the chair. Yeah, he keeps us all in stride. Raising filter speaks our mind. No disguise. And Brian's cracking jokes. Got us laughing till we cry. It's more than a show. It's a family call. The city wakes up. Yeah, we're lifting them all. From the jokes to the real. The highs and the falls. Johnny's house got the rhythm. Yeah, we're standing tall. Brian's wit sharp like a double-edged blade. Ray speaks the truth, no filter, no shade. Johnny keeps it cool, leading moves that he's made. This morning show legend, yeah, it'll never fade. Johnny's house, it's the place to be. Turn the dial, tune in, set your spirit free. Ray's raw, Brian's quick, Johnny's got the key. Orlando's heartbeat, XL 1067, that's the frequency. It's Johnny's house. It's Johnny's house.
Good morning. It is 5:59. Orlando's number one hit music station. It's XL 1067. You are listening to Johnny's House. It is Wednesday morning. Let's see what's happening today. A lot of sunshine, 40% chance of rain. Heat index 102 today, and it's 79 right now.
Now, the Johnny's House Entertainment News with Ray.
It looks like there's going to be a little home improvement reunion.
Okay.
So Tim Allen's new show, he's bringing some of his old home improvement co-stars, and this is a new series called Shifting Gears. So Patricia Richardson, which was his wife, Tim Allen's wife.
Yes.
And then Richard Karn, which was his best friend.
Al Borland.
Our partner. Yeah. And then Deb Dunning. Those are all going to be guest stars on October 1st. That episode that's coming out, Home Improvement, ran from the 91 and 99.
Mm-hmm.
So bringing them back together is pretty cool. But Shifting Gears is the show that they're reuniting on.
I've seen the previews of that. It's like his daughter runs a garage, or she's in the cars, and he's.
So it's kind of like the same not same concept, but
sort of.
One is homes and other's cars.
Well, he loved hot rods and home improvement.
Yeah.
He just didn't. He had a home improvement show.
Mm-hmm.
There was an AI thing going around that had the full cast of Home Improvement, and everyone thought it was real. Like they were doing a reunion thing with the kids and everything.
Yeah.
But it's not. AI messing everybody up.
Well, some of them are getting back together October 1st. To Catch a Predator. It's getting a documentary. And I'm for this. I'm so excited. So if you don't know what To Catch a Predator is, people tuned in every single week. Chris Hansen would host like a sting operation to catch child predators. Well, it ran from 2004 to 2007. I thought it was longer than that.
I did too.
But now a new documentary is going to talk about the whole phenomenon of it, To Catch a Predator.
Come on in, I made some cookies.
It's actually going to hit theaters.
Oh.
Predators is what it's called, and it's going to go into like the observe hunter, the predator, the subject, the spectator alike, and all those people that like intertwine a sting to catch a predator.
The best part of every series is when the guy goes, well, I'm just going to leave. Right, go ahead.
I'm just going to walk out the door.
As soon as they walked outside the door, they got beat down.
My favorite is he's like, so what did you plan on doing here?
I was just going to tell her to stop doing this.
We were just going to eat pizza.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah? Well, why do you have duct tape and...
Was it Mike's Hard Lemonade?
Yeah.
MDMA? Why do you have that with you?
He's jumping on the Roblox thing, too.
I know.
Yeah.
My kid been telling me about that,
yes,
man.
And I am so thankful for that.
Oh, my goodness.
I am so thankful for that.
Yeah.
So the MTV documentary that's actually coming together hits theaters September 19th, which is next month.
I'm not ready. Come in, have a seat. I was just trying to scare.
Okay.
What's with the duct tape and rope?
I just can't. So I'm excited for
I love
that.
when he would go, I never said any of that. Well,
yeah, right.
I got your chat log right here.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh.
Love him Young 69 says.
Oh,
Wow.
God. So I feel like you got to be able to watch those episodes somewhere, right? It's got to be streaming somewhere.
Sure.
Right?
Absolutely, yes.
Doechii has dropped out of several festivals, so people are trying to figure out what's going on with her. But a couple of festivals that she was supposed to be performing in London, in Paris, so nobody really shared exactly. There was just an announcement saying that Doechii will no longer perform at her upcoming shows.
She got anxiety.
That's what I was thinking.
Think about it. Let it marinate.
She's obviously an
she's
incredible
pregnant.
artist.
She's
She's pregnant.
No, I'm just saying.
Oh my God.
I'm just saying stupid stuff.
Is that what the streets?
No,
the streets are saying?
No, the street ain't saying nothing.
There's a list of videos that put YouTube on the map. So obviously they're bringing it up. It's been 2 decades now that YouTube's been around. So the Leroy Jenkins.
Leroy
yes.
Jenkins.
That's one of the best videos
Oh, it
ever.
is.
That was in 2005, and they're saying that was one of the biggest videos to put
Yep.
YouTube on the map.
It was.
Chocolate Rain.
Oh
Wow.
yeah, that guy singing. He doesn't look like he would have the deep, like soulful voice, but it's chocolate rain.
Yes.
Yeah.
Charlie bit my finger.
Yep.
Charlie.
Charlie bit me.
And then Hide Your Kids, Hide Your Wife.
Of course.
The Keyboard Cat.
Wow.
So there's a lot of them.
The first time somebody told me about that, they said, you can put your videos on this platform and everybody can see them. I'm like, say, what?
Yeah.
I read a big article on that. They created it because of the Janet Jackson Super Bowl thing.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
That's what sparked the idea for YouTube. If we could only find a way to upload it.
Yes.
Yeah. And play it back and play it back.
See it again. All right. Let's give you updates on what's been going on in our lives in the last 24 hours. We'll do that coming up on Johnny's House.
Maybe.
6:20 in the morning, and you are listening to Johnny's House. 40% chance of rain. 102 is what it's going to feel like. It's 79 right now, and it will be sunny today. Let's see. Yesterday, did a lot of things. Let's see. The kid wanted to stay late for tutoring again, which is where I haven't been in the car line this year.
Nice.
I said,
That's
perfect.
awesome.
Hit the storm hit, made dinner. Had to do a call about the cruise with Brian and our cruise person. Brian's so professional. He was cutting his grass.
Hey,
you gotta fill it in when you can.
I didn't realize I had another conference call yesterday for my other format that I'm on, and that lasted forever. So I'm like, I had it, but that one I didn't have to talk, so I just had it in my ear. So I was cutting the grass while listening to the conference call, and then I'm like, I can finish before this one starts, and I almost did. I love the guy to death, but he will tell us a story, boy.
We're sitting back. He's talking to that guy. I'm like, hey, bro, how you doing, bro? I'm doing good. So what you doing?
I had to text my wife and go, hey, I know you heard the lawnmower cut off about 30 minutes ago. I ain't dead. I'm just on a conference call, and it's going a little longer than I had thought.
Did that, ate dinner, talked to my mom, and called it a night. Ms. Ray, how about you?
It was good. I had a couple of meetings yesterday as well, which was fun. Just exciting things to come. And then I had to go get the kids because one of them had a doctor's appointment.
Okay.
My son had a wart on his arm that he had to get removed.
How did he handle that?
He did great, actually.
Really?
I was so nervous. I was like, he's going to lose his mind. This is going to be awful. But he was great. He was like fascinated by like the process of how it gets really, really cold. And, yeah. So I was like, it's like a science experiment. So he just watched the whole thing.
Go ahead, little man.
Yeah. And then after that, we just went home. I got them some treats because he was so good at the doctor.
Oh, yeah. Really? I remember the first time I had to take the kid to get a shot, and I'm like, here we go. And it's surprised that he's handled it well.
Yeah. I was very surprised.
The overall bribe is ice cream. You didn't get a kid to do anything for my.
Well, he doesn't like it. I'm like, you want to get ice cream afterwards? He's like, nah. And I'm like, you want to get a donut? And he's like, yeah. I'm like, all right.
A kid got there. I know my sweet. That ain't it. That ain't it. B, how about you, brother?
It was cool. I got stuck here yesterday doing a lot of work. When Charlie dropped the swear words, and I had to recut the video.
Yeah.
I had to find a way to get
good job with that.
The swear word out of the video. We're gonna post the full one on Instagram because I found out that you didn't hear what you said to cause him to say the F word on the air because we had to dump it.
Yeah, that's right.
So
that's right.
I cut it up and I sent it over to Ray this morning. You'll be able to check it out on our Instagram. The full.
Yeah, because we went to talking to, hey, what just happened?
Because when you dump it, it basically eliminates everything that happened right before.
That's right.
So we'll post that this morning on Instagram so you can check out the full conversation. So I edited all that up. I was stuck here till almost 2:00 yesterday. I think my son came in to produce his afternoon show, and I was still here doing this.
Wow.
And we passed each other, which is so weird.
Yeah.
Like high five on the way out.
Yeah.
And then I went home, and because it was so late, I had a conference call, started working on my yard, then had the longest conversation in the world about the cruise, which is going to be fun.
But let me tell y'all, I mean, it's like you guys think that the cruise just exists. And then we throw, I've been trying to email everybody and putting information on so-and-so, and y'all say stupid comment. It's like, if you didn't get the email, he only sent it out to people he liked. And I'm sitting here going,
are you kidding me, you guys?
Guys, we work really hard behind the scene to make this thing happen. It was a situation yesterday where they asked us to do less. And we're like, no, we can't do less.
I said, yeah, you guys are signing up for too much stuff.
Yeah, like, no.
Like, dude.
No.
It's our cruise.
It's our cruise.
We want to do things.
We want to make sure that we're everywhere they can find us, But y'all just think it just happens. It does not.
Yeah. That's what I had to explain to the boss man yesterday. He goes, BG, what are you doing here still? I said, remember I told you about the radio ferry? Well, now there's a video ferry too.
Yeah.
And I'm both of them.
Yeah.
So
yeah. We got to do what we got to do, man. So anyway, cruise is coming up. You can still, there's somebody signed up like 2 weeks ago. So I think there's still cabins. Now, in the past, they were cheaper.
No, that's not how it works anymore.
No, it's a premium right now, man. All right, there's kids doing those stupid Instagram stunts, and they got arrested. We're going to talk about stupid stuff that you've done. Maybe convince them kids not to do it anymore. We'll talk about that next on Johnny's House. It's Johnny's house, 637. Sunny with a 40% chance of rain. May produce heavy rain at time. 102 is the heat index, and it looks like it's going to be that way for the next week. Damn. And it's 79 right now. Now, we talk about these stupid things, and I try to think back in the day. I mean, we all did stupid stuff, but these people, I mean, you're doing damage. It's another one of those TikTok trends. And I know I sound old saying it like that. You know, those ticky-tock trends that you young kids are playing with. But it's called the door kick. Now, we used to ring doorbells and knock on doors and run.
Yeah.
You know, now y'all called it up here.
The good old ding-dong ditch.
We just called it, we were basic, knock on doors and run. That's what it called. We didn't get creative. Hey, you want to knock on doors and run? Absolutely.
Yeah, we did the ding-dong ditch.
Boom. You know, run. We didn't have any doorbell ring cameras.
Oh, no.
Period.
Yeah, no.
Not even close.
Yep.
So by the time they got to the door, you were at least 5 to 6 houses down. Now they just sit back, call the police, show the video, and then they come get you because you stupid kids are doing it in your neighborhood. So there was 3 kids that got arrested over in Marion County, did $500 worth of damage to the door, and they're asking people to talk to your kids. You know, I'm serious. My kid got arrested for doing that. I'm gonna leave him in there for a couple of days.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. It's like, well, you gonna come get him? Nah, leave him in there. Really? Yeah, I'll come get it. What's the day? Wednesday? I'll get him Friday. I would.
Let him think about it for a few days.
And I would love for him to give him that phone call. Hey, Dad. Yeah. Can you come get me? No. No, son. No. And let me tell you now, you with some bad kids in there, too. Bad kids.
Like real bad kids.
Real bad
You playing
kids.
bad.
Yeah, you playing bad.
Right?
If I was you, I wouldn't talk to anybody. You gonna leave me here? Yes. The worst we did was, we did the typical bored kids in the South stuff.
Yeah.
You know, and it was bad because, you ring the doorbell and then you would hide across the street and wait for them to come out so you can see the response.
Yes.
You know, like, oh, I'll see you if I ever catch you again.
Yeah.
Ah! Now that's the funny stuff. But they wouldn't gonna shoot you.
What's the point of running if you don't get like a payoff? I never understood why you run and don't see what happens.
Oh no, we would scope the place out, hide across the street. Again, there were no cameras, and everybody would sleep. We made sure all lights were out. I know you kids. I know.
I don't remember doing it like late at night though. Like these kids are doing it like in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't do it in the middle of the night.
No.
We did it like, evening time.
Yeah,
When it was dark.
like dinner time almost.
But it wasn't like 2 in the morning. Because 2 in the morning, you also didn't get shot back in the day.
No.
Now, everyone jumps to self-defense mode.
Oh yeah. Because if they call me and say, "Hey, we got your kid. He was ringing doorbells at 2:00 in the morning," I'd be like, "Oh, you got the wrong address," because I know my kid over there sleeping. So I would just hang up the phone. He's over there sleeping. So I don't know what you're talking about. Sir, this is your son. No, not mine. He's over there. Ray, what's some craziness you did?
We did the ding dong ditch. I actually did it and I broke my fingers.
Nice.
Because I fell when I was running away. So I was
always fall.
I was an amateur. But also we did like the paintballing.
Ooh,
we went to the school and there's like a wall ball court and we used to just paintball the wall.
See, y'all did stuff to get you arrested.
Yeah, we also went cow tipping behind the flea market in Sanford.
Oh yeah,
that's just cruel.
Yeah, and that was probably the most dangerous thing that we did because the guy did come out with his gun.
Yeah, cow tipping, if you've never heard, is poor cows just sitting there and you push them over. And I did it once, and the look on that poor cow's face, like, why you?
Yeah. The funnier thing is that we couldn't tip him over.
They're heavy.
We couldn't even actually accomplish it.
Moo, dude. Moo. I'm like, you know what, Mr. Cow, I'm sorry. At that point, I knew I was just not made for a life of crime.
Yeah.
B, what did you do?
I think the craziest thing we did is we took, they was doing some road construction and we took the Bob's barricades and we changed everything to detour every car that came in into someone's driveway.
That is so funny.
So they had the big barrels with the flashing lights on top. We took them and lined them up. So if you followed it like you were supposed to, it went right into someone's driveway.
I would die.
But there was no way out. So it's like, what do we do? So yeah, we did that.
That makes people mad.
We also sat across the street and watched cars do it all night. It was the funny. Every time a car did it, we laughed so hard.
That is so funny.
Funniest thing we ever saw. But there was no video. We would have videoed this whole thing and did YouTube sensations.
Yeah.
But it didn't exist.
But now y'all 2:00 in the morning kicking in people's doors and thinking it's funny.
Yeah.
And then not knowing that everyone has a camera. If the person's door that you didn't kick in have one, their neighbors have one. they can follow you all the way down the street to your house.
Yeah.
You know, because they got a thing now, I think it's like ring community.
Oh, yeah. They tell you, here, they were here, they were here,
they were here,
yep.
here, and they stopped at this house.
Yep.
And that kind of thing. So I want to find out so we can maybe stop these kids from doing this. What are some of the dumb things you got in trouble for? You got in trouble, and when you got in trouble, you knew it was dumb. Because all you can do is put your head down. Just, really, man, y'all going to arrest me? Yes. 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067, XL Mobile 41067, live stream, wake up. We want to hear from you. Throw it up on social media. Got a pair of tickets to see Pentatonic. It's the Christmas in the City tour, and it's happening in December. I mean, think about it. Make Who You Alphabet. December 16th. All you got to tell us is the dumb things you got in trouble for, and you look back on it and you say it was dumb, dumb, dumb. 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. Calls now because we want to talk to you on Johnny's House. 6:53, squabble up. It is Johnny's house on a Wednesday. Sunny, 40% chance of rain. It's still going to be hot, y'all. Hot and humid, but you should know that already. We used to it here. 102 is what it's going to feel like. It is 79 right now. Teens are getting in trouble for doing the door kick challenge. They saw it on the TikTok, and now they're getting arrested. Y'all, really, you can't do that stuff today. Got too many cameras. So I want to find out from back in the day what's some crazy stuff that you've done, and we're going to hook somebody up with a pair of tickets to see Pentatonic, the Christmas in the City Tour, Kia Center, December 16th. You're like, December? Right around the corner, y'all. Right around the corner. Let's go over to Winter Garden and talk to Taylor. Hey, Taylor, good morning. How are you?
I'm good. How are y'all?
All right. So you did a prank, and your parents jumped in, too.
Yep, they took us to Target, me and like two other girlfriends, and we went TPing back in the day before Ring doorbells existed.
Now, why did y'all, whose house, whose school, who did y'all toilet paper?
Exes or just people that we knew, just for fun.
Your parents would take you to an ex's house so you can TP their house?
Yeah.
Hey,
How old were you?
It was like eighth or ninth grade.
8th or 9th grade. You obviously lived in a rich neighborhood.
No.
Yes, you did. Because ain't no parent leaving. Because in rich neighborhoods, they're like, oh, that's really smart. Ha, 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 that's fun. Poor neighborhood, you're going to get shot.
Yeah. And we don't waste toilet paper.
No. Hey, Brian, got to
my friends.
Hold on. Taylor, how many rolls did it take for you to get a good job done? A good toilet paper house? How many rolls did you have to get?
Oh, gosh. Maybe like one or two.
Really? That's all?
Maybe, yeah.
Okay.
They were not rich, big houses, no.
Okay. Bryce.
So my friends wanted to go TPing, so they told me to bring the toilet paper, and I showed up with one roll because that's all I could spare out of my house.
Yeah,
man. My mom would have been like, "What are you doing?"
At least you're still contributing.
Where'd all the toilet paper go? Yeah, but they needed we need packs because they want to do the trees, they want to do everything.
Yeah, want it dangling like it's a Christmas decoration.
One roll. What's that going to do?
Wow. How many times did your parents go with you? Just once, or they did it all the time?
We just did it once. That's fine.
Did you ask them, or they just overhear a conversation?
I don't remember how it started. I guess it was just in conversation, and they're like, "Yeah, let's go have fun."
That's crazy. My parents like, "Boy, please."
This is like, I don't know how much toilet paper was back in the day, but this was like 2006, 2007.
Hey, you do it now. They'll take it off the trees and put it back in their house.
Yeah, no kidding.
Oh, yeah.
All right, hold on a second. From Orlando, hey, Melanie, good morning.
Good morning, guys. How are you?
Good, Melanie. What are some pranks that you did back in the day, girl?
I used to prank call my grandmother.
That's just cold, Melanie.
It was back in the day when, you didn't have a caller ID, and she had to get up from her couch, go to the kitchen to answer her phone. And I knew exactly what she was doing, what she was wearing, and all of that. So my sister and I would prank call her and be telling her, you're standing in your kitchen in your jammies watching Jeopardy.
In your jammies.
Why would you do that to your grandmother?
Because it was fun, because we knew she would be like, why are you watching me? Where are you?
Give her a heart attack.
Seriously. Call my mom right after. I'm getting prank calls. And my mom finally pieced it together, and she figured out it was us, and she made us call her and apologize to her.
Wow.
That's incredible.
Wow. My mom would have took us over there and whooped us in front of our grandmother.
I know you're in your jammies watching Jeopardy.
Jeopardy, that's cold. That is so cold. B, what they said over there?
XL Mobile powered by Attorney Dan Newland. Interact, need a check. It's a no-brainer. Call Attorney Dan Newland. This one's funny. They said we used to rearrange our neighbors' decorated rocks that bordered their house.
Oh.
Sometimes we would put them in other people's yards. Sometimes we'd leave messages in the yard.
Yeah.
And they said they found out years later. They told them they did it, and they thought it was hilarious because they would walk out and see it and be like, "Oh, this is funny."
That's one of those. All it's doing is getting on your nerves.
Yeah.
It's like you're not hurting anybody. It's like, oh, you darn kids.
Somebody would mess with my mom's Frosty the Snowman every Christmas, and she hated it. Hated it. It would take the nose off every year.
Melanie, who would call their own grandmother for a prank, girl. Got yourself a pair of tickets to see Pentatonic Christmas in the City Tour at the Kia Center, December 16th. Ray, what's going on?
Post Malone is now collabing with Kim Kardashian.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Oh, this is going to be interesting. Coming up, Johnny's house.
Now, the Johnny's House Entertainment News with Ray.
All right, so we all know Kim Kardashian's brand Skims.
Yep.
Post Malone is the new face of Skims.
Okay.
He actually looks really good. He just appeared in this like risque kind of photo shoot. And it's where they're launching tomorrow actually on the website. Underwear, tees, and heavyweight fleece loungewear, and it's like camouflage. Yeah.
Okay.
So he admitted that he was nervous to do his first underwear shoot.
Okay.
But he even joked that it felt like a Sasquatch sighting. I'm like, oh, that's actually really funny because if you look at it, it's like camouflage and like it's really manly.
I know they're using him because of the popularity in his name.
Yeah.
But Post Malone looks like the kind of guy. I don't give a damn.
Yeah,
I don't care how I look or if I put on some cutoff shorts for 3 days, that's me.
But I feel like he looks like the normal dude.
Yeah.
Like he doesn't overly do it with his body. He doesn't
But he don't care. So a normal dude, I ain't buying no damn.
Like I wouldn't buy Skims because I like Johnny said, I don't care what hangs out.
Yeah.
Whatever, dude.
And he looked like he's that kind of guy.
Yeah.
But you know.
So, but he is now the new face of
Good for
Skims
him.
Men.
Congratulations.
Yeah. Jillian Michaels. She is not okay with this documentary that's out there.
I saw episode 2.
You saw it?
Last night.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, if you haven't, I don't want to give too much away, but she did some stuff to these people that you shouldn't have done.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, the big thing.
They're making it look bad.
The big thing right now is that the whole claims that she gave them caffeine pills.
Yeah, that's what I don't want to say that, but that's what it was. Yeah.
Okay, I don't want this to be a spoiler
They even
alert,
told the
but-
brand, and I remember that brand.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like you could get those at the gas station. You know what I'm saying? Those caffeine pills.
Yeah.
But she was coming out and she's in a meeting with her attorney
Mhm.
because now her next move is to basically sue Netflix and go after Netflix, the producer of the documentary, and take them to court. So she isn't stopping there though, because she points out some other people like the executive who bought the documentary at Netflix. So she's going after the big dogs.
Well, who you suing? Because again, watch the documentary. And I'm going to tell you much. It was the contestants who said it.
Yeah.
Brian can't sue me if I say Brian gave me the caffeine pills.
It all depends on what you sign and who told me to do it above me and all that
But
stuff.
here's the thing, and I won't tell you, but it tells you in the documentary what it said and what they did.
Yeah.
And what they did is not what was written and what was said.
Oh, wow.
If that makes sense, what I just said.
No,
it does.
I mean, they're probably well within their rights and within like reason to do it. Like the documentary and tell all, because I mean, it's some messed up stuff.
So as for the claims, it was that she was sneaking contestants caffeine pills, and Jillian tells them or everybody that was bogus, and she's got the receipt saying that that's bogus. She says that she's sitting on like numerous emails, and several of which show the Instagram post proving caffeine was also approved on the show.
She's doing that now because she's trying to save her brand.
Yeah.
That show gave her a brand. And they were talking about how at the peak of that show, they had over $1 billion worth of franchising on different type of products. Yeah. And she's like, wait a minute, I got to say my name. But they were cussing people. I didn't know that they were cussing people out like that.
Like boot camp.
Oh my goodness. I'm talking about in your face kind of stuff.
Yeah. So she's saying that she's just not going to stand for the lies that are in the documentary. And so she's just going after all of them.
Good luck. Good luck. You got that kind of money. Hope it works for you. We'd like to keep you updated. We do what's trending twice a day, and we'll do one next on Johnny's House. That's Teddy Swim. This is Johnny's house. It's going to be hot and humid, 102 with the heat index 79 right now. Sunny, and there is a 40% chance of rain, and it could produce heavy showers today, later on this afternoon. All right, trying to keep you updated, Brian. What's trending now, man?
Well, the Kansas City Chiefs have a new steakhouse that's opening over there. Travis Kelce and Patrick Mahomes are opening their new steakhouse, 1587 Prime. It's a two-story, 10,000. It's in Kansas City. Okay. So, but they're taking, like yesterday, I was talking about the Broadway thing. A guy hit me up and said they're taking a day trip to Broadway. So they're taking reservations starting today.
And when does it open?
And it opens on August 20th.
And they're taking reservations.
No, it opens September 17th. They're taking reservations starting today, August 20th. So the 17th is Mahomes' birthday. So that's why they're opening it. So they have Wagyu beef, steak flights, fried chicken, shrimp and Diablo sauce, Wagyu smash burgers, all kinds of stuff. But because of the popularity of New Heights and Taylor Swift and all that stuff, people are flying from all over the world and already trying to make reservations to go see this steakhouse because it's all themed after those two.
And of course, they hope that they're going to see them in there every now and then. Now, the longevity is after they're done with the game, is it still there?
Right.
Because back in the day in Chicago, they had a restaurant called Jordan, and they had this huge Michael Jordan, him just dunking on it, and it was packed, and then after he retired, it just kind of just
never mind.
It just fades.
Yeah, just fades.
Yeah, I mean, Shula's Steakhouse is Don Shula, and it was
you got to be a good product though.
Yes.
That's the thing I'm saying. What was that, Ray?
I was going to ask why they named it 1587, but that's their number.
He's 15.
I was like, as soon as it was starting to come out, I'm like, I'll answer my own question.
Yeah. So like it's going to be low. They think that like the first few weeks will be loaded with Taylor Swift fans that are coming from everywhere, hoping that she will be there.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens.
Just make sure you got a good product.
Yeah.
Because that's how Shula is still around.
It's football season. Lay's is hooking up 3 limited edition tailgate flavors that are going to hit the shelves this week. So Lay's is doing hot sauce flavored, wavy loaded nachos, and kettle cooked cheesy buffalo dip.
Ooh,
different.
So they always do weird flavors. They got biscuits and gravy flavor, which actually is pretty good.
Yeah.
So they're gonna hit the stores this week, and you can order them at snacks.com, but they're limited edition, so while supplies last. So if tailgate football season kicking off officially for college football, like this weekend,
people take their tailgating seriously.
Yeah, we're tailgating this weekend.
Are you?
At the Bucks Bills game.
Are y'all doing it as amateurs, or are you joining somebody that knows what they're doing?
Oh no, we've got like.
Are you good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
When we go down to Miami, we do it. Up. My wife makes Jello shots to pass out. We do it up.
Yep.
Yeah.
See, I wouldn't. I would go there and hope finding some friends and join theirs because I can't.
I've done that when we go to stadiums out of the state.
Yeah.
We always latch on Facebook to a group and meet up.
Yeah.
When we do it here,
they're serious.
We the pros.
Uh-huh.
And Florida has a new tourism record: 34 million people in the second quarter this year. Woo. That is the highest we've ever had in the second quarter. And obviously, it's about to pick up because AAA said we're the number 2 spot for Labor Day, which is next weekend. And then Wallet Hub just ranked us the second most fun state, right behind California. I'm not sure how there's any fun in California, but whatever.
Well, everybody from California coming over here.
Yeah, I know. So it's going to get even crazier. So they expect a record third quarter this year as well. And if you missed it, the video is up now on our Instagram of the incident that went down yesterday morning with the caller from California. But if you listen on the radio, you missed what set him off because we had to dump it. It is in the Instagram video.
It was the wildest call I've taken in years.
It just went sideways so fast.
We were all supposed to, why are you cussing at Ray?
Very shocked.
Very weird. So it's on our Instagram. And the best part is our facial reactions to when he swears.
I was ready to get a man some compliments. What a great question.
Yeah, he started out so polite.
Yeah, the young lady there, I'd have a question for her. I'm like, okay.
Thank you for taking my call.
But he only listened to the show for 10 minutes because he was on the...
He found us on YouTube randomly and called in after 10 minutes. So he didn't really know the backstory. And the backstory is what set him off. So you can check it out on our Instagram. It's at XL1067.
All right. 21% of men who get a haircut, this is a new thing called haircut anxiety, where they stress out about getting a haircut. What are some weird and unusual things that give you anxiety? We're going to talk about that. If you want to get ahead of it, you can call us now. 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. Weird things that give you anxieties. We're going to talk about it on Johnny's House. Orlando's number one hit music station at 725. This is Johnny's House. Sunshine and heat index. That's what we got, y'all. Sunshine with a heat index of 102, 40% chance of rain, 79 right now. I didn't know that people had this anxiety, and Brian mentioned us off the air that he has it.
Yeah.
Explain what it is, bro.
That's why I made me laugh when I saw it. It says 21% of people have haircut anxiety. They just feel very uncomfortable getting their haircut.
Yep.
So some of it's the being touched and everything, because I don't like being touched. Some of it is the awkward conversation that you feel like you have to have. Some of it is not knowing what to ask for.
Yeah.
So you just get all freaked out about it. And a lot of times you either don't go or you end up with something you don't want because you're just trying to get in and out.
Yeah.
And so for the longest time, I would go without getting my haircut because I wore a hat anyway.
Yeah.
And then I found a barber that I felt comfortable with, and I stuck with him for a while until I couldn't afford it no more. And then now I've found Hammer and Nails, which is why I go there, and I love him so much because I feel comfortable there. But when I saw it, I'm like, dude, this totally explains me. I just didn't know it was a thing.
I have anxiety anytime I have to make a major purchase in person with my credit card.
Really?
Because I think it's some old school stuff that is going to be declined. And I know I got the money.
Yeah. Funny.
It's like, here you go. And he goes, and when you see that receipt pop out, you're like, whoo. Every time.
Yeah.
Not like dinner or anything like that, but something like I had to buy a dishwasher, and I'm like, here you go.
Do you start thinking of, okay, here's what I'll say if it gets
Yes,
declined?
I do that. Brian, I have my other one. I have my other credit card ready just in case something happens here.
I know it's a Kevin Hart joke with the way my account works. I got to check it in savings, but like sometimes there is a daily limit. So I'm always ready to go, well, I'm probably at my daily limit.
Oh, that's so funny.
It is. And I'm like, why do I still feel this way? Because back in the day, it was declined. I ain't have enough money.
Yeah.
And now I'm just like, here you go. All right, sign right here. Yes. Ray, what's something that gives you anxiety and it shouldn't?
The way you feel about your hair, I feel like that's how I feel about my nails. Like when I go in there, I'm like, they're like, pick a color, and I'm like, there's 75,000 colors.
I don't know.
And then I just get so overwhelmed with all the colors to pick. And then I'm like, I kind of want blue, and then there's 70 blues, and I'm like, so I think that's overwhelming. I think what else gives me anxiety is if I have to poop at work.
Well, you do live close. You can always get home.
That's funny that some people can relate to that.
I'm like, I don't want to poop at work.
Oh, in the men's bathroom, everybody up in there partying. You're like, ugh.
Oh my goodness.
We don't want to talk about bodily functions in the morning.
I really can't. I know. If I really can't, I'm like, I'll go to the first floor or something.
So I should, now that he's a grown man, I shouldn't tell his stories. But my son used to call me, Dad, can you check me out my stomach?
Yeah.
Because at school, not happening.
He wouldn't do it at school. Yeah. There's a lot of kids like that.
Either. From Tangerine, Brandy, good morning.
Good morning.
What is it to give you anxieties that shouldn't?
Not knowing where I'm going to park at a family function or going somewhere new.
You just don't. You're like, I don't know where to park.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know where I can and can't park. I don't like parking where I know I won't be able to get out or getting stuck behind somebody. It gives me anxiety. I just can't do it.
So you think about that before you even get there?
I do. I even ask my friends, like, okay, can I park in your yard? Do I park on the street? How many people is going to be there so I know where to park?
Like, Brandy, stop asking me questions about parking.
I know. They hate it, but they get me. They know what I'm doing.
That is so cool. All right, Brandy, you're not alone, girl. You're not alone. All right.
Good.
All right. This is the best one that I have heard. Linda from Claremont, good morning.
Good morning.
Let everybody know where you get anxieties from.
I have not bought this product in about 30 years. It's those biscuits and Crescent Rolls popping cans.
The cans?
I am so afraid that this will pop in my face. When I was younger, there was a lady who it hit her face and she thought her brains were coming out.
Oh my gosh!
She's been all on the news. She called 911 and the paramedics showed up and it was just a dough. But that freaked me out, and now I've been bought that in 30 some years.
If you never got biscuits in a can, you have to unwrap it and then you have to stick a spoon between the seam and it pops.
Yeah.
And her thing is she freaks out every time that happens because of a news story.
So I think they have got the better technology now.
Oh, do they really?
Because back in the day, you really had to force it.
Yes.
Now, like you could just push it with your thumb and it'll go boop.
Oh, does it?
Nice.
Back in the day?
But her fear comes from back in the day, because back in the day, you would hold it out like away from you because it was going to pop.
It went pop.
And it would feel like it was going to go everywhere.
The biscuits were everywhere. And I remember us doing that story. A lady did it. It hit her in the face. She thought she got shot. because the dough was in her face and started brains.
No.
It used to, I could see how
yes.
back in the day that would cause anxiety like crazy.
Yes. Ray, what they said over there?
Somebody said driving in Central Florida just gets her anxiety.
Yeah. Still getting on the highway because people don't care.
Yeah. Alex said ordering from the Chinese restaurant.
Do it online, man.
Yeah,
Do it online.
Yes.
Get
Somebody said that they actually hired a English speaker to answer for them.
Really?
Yeah.
B.
Let's see. XL Mobile powered by Attorney Dan Newman. Interact, need a check. It's a no-brainer. Just call Attorney Dan Newman. Someone said parking garages in general.
Yeah.
Yes.
Give them anxiety.
Yeah, for sure.
And someone said at the car wash place, because I always know they're going to ask me for a tip, but I don't have no cash.
Car washes too, because they always talk about over. Straight, over,
Right,
straight, over. He's like,
and they're so nonchalant, like whatever. And they just point at the sign. I'm like, it could destroy my whole truck.
over. Come on. But if I come on it, I'm not in the right lane.
Yeah, no, that little thing you have to pull your tire into.
Yes. Okay, so I'm glad we're not alone. Today is National Radio Day. We're going to get into that next on Johnny's House. It's Johnny's House, 7:35. As you get going today, I want to say thank you so much for listening to Johnny's House. We appreciate you guys for real. Sunny, 40% chance of rain, heat index 102.79. Now, people can still get into to qualify to do Lady Gaga.
Yes.
Okay. What all you need to do?
On our Instagram, you're going to see the Lady Gaga reel where we're talking about the contest that's coming up. And all you got to do is tag your friend on that reel and you can repost it so we could see you on Instagram. And then we're going to pick 10 people to come in on Monday.
Now, here's the thing. Now, in the past, we've been real cool. Sunwave Energy bought tickets for them to go, blah, blah, blah. This one is we don't have anything. We got one.
Yeah.
And that's it.
That's it.
So that means there's gonna be one happy person and 9 unhappy. We get you some limited edition out of what's the word? out of print shirts that we're gonna give them. We're gonna get those away.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're gonna make that happen. Today is National Radio Day. What is that? What is that, Ray? Is that a way to celebrate people in radio or just the industry?
So it says that it just celebrates all frequencies for National Radio Day. Radio was once the most incredible technology on Earth.
Wow.
So, I mean, broadcasters, producers, that's who they're representing today.
And I'm going to go around the room and see. To me, and I call this radio is a radio bug. Once you get bitten by this bug, it's all you wanted to do. I was in college on a track scholarship, and my college roommate was on the campus radio station. And you know, he was like, hey, man, you know, I do radio. I'm like, that's cool. And he would go in and do radio every afternoon and blah, blah, blah. And it was a campus station, so everybody listened to it. And they wanted the program director there needed a voice to do a car commercial. And I was always joking around. So I did the commercial, and it was Mr. T. And he was telling people to buy a car.
No.
And it was like, listen, I pity the fool. I pity the fool to pay too much for their car. I pity that fool. Don't let me pity you. Get your car from so-and-so car from Southern and Nissan. And the guy said, well, who is that guy? And he introduced me and he says, hey, we got an overnight opening. Would you like to do it? I'm like, yeah. And I knew nothing about radio. I sucked.
Yeah.
I went, hi, this is John. And we played records.
Oh, yeah. Back in the day.
But the cool thing about it back then is that you had a whole thing of you programmed your own music because people went with your flow. We had A, B, C's, and D's, and you looked through those stacks, and those are the ones you played. You know, and I was like, this is John Hill. Okay. I left there going, I ain't ever gonna do this again. It was, but I walked across the campus, and the next day the girl's like, hey, I heard you last night. You were playing them cuts.
Oh. Did you give them shout outs?
Oh, by the time I graduated, hey, what's up? This is Johnny. Let me tell you, over there in the dorm C, we see you, Catherine. Put some pants on, girl.
Meet us at Disco 406 tonight.
406 is open, baby.
The evolution of Johnny Magic.
Oh, but that first time, I was horrible. All right, B, when did you fall in love with this business?
You know, I never really intended on being in radio.
Yeah.
And then when I went to college, I was doing communication design, which is like graphic design mixed with advertising, because I always, was creative and everything. When then I moved back from Texas to Florida, they didn't have that program.
Okay.
And so I started going to UCF for graphic design still, but then I started working in the back office at Best Buy. And so I would sit in the office literally all day from like 5 a.m. until like maybe 1 in the afternoon.
Okay.
And I didn't really see anyone. So I would just listen to the radio.
Yeah.
So I would listen to you guys, and then I would, because I wasn't a big Howard Stern fan, but then I was Doc and Johnny back then.
Yeah.
And then I would listen to Monsters in the midday, because they were the midday show at the time. And I got kind of attached to the conversation part of it.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, man, I could totally do this. And then I started calling into the night show on Real Radio and messing around and everying. And it got to be where I was kind of like a regular, like funny guy. Or whatever.
Really?
And then I'm like, you know what? I'm going to take an internship and see what radio is all about. And I did. And you love doing it. And it's fun. And the conversation part of it's the part I love. And just getting to be real and honest and everything. And so I just kind of fell in love with it. And I totally bailed on the whole graphic design thing, even though I already learned how to do it all. Yeah. And I still use some of it here. But I focus full on just being on the radio.
I'll never forget, I'm drunk in a bar. And Brian says, hey, man, I'd like to intern on your show. I was all right, come in Monday.
So bring me a resume on Monday.
Bring me a resume. For what? What did I need a resume for?
Hey, and I was a promotions assistant at the time, but I had already done like internet radio because the company I worked for before I came was ahead of the game.
Yeah.
They did streaming radio before
streaming
was a platform. There was no apps. There was none of that stuff. So they couldn't monetize it.
Mm-hmm.
So I had already done like on-air stuff, just not that anybody had heard. So when I got here, I just took whatever job I could take, promotions, to get my in the door. And I showed up Monday morning before Johnny with a paper resume. Here you go.
Doc's like, who's that?
I love it.
Who the blank are you?
Come on in, man. Just hang out. And he worked his butt off, and here he is. Ray, how you fall in love with it?
Well, I always wanted to do like entertainment broadcasting, and I remember meeting Bob. He was at the school that I was at.
Taco?
Yes, teaching, and he was like, you should do a radio internship since back in the day there was.
Yeah.
And so I did the quickest internship I could find, which was Real Radio. And I was just like,
they abuse those interns.
Yeah. I was just fascinated by like the whole industry. And then I was like, well, that's talk radio. I want to learn the music aspect of it. And then like coming down here and interning for you and Jade.
Yep. And you came to me, hey, there's an opening on the show. Like, all right. Let's meet and get a cigar.
Yeah. So, I mean, it was kind of like quick. It was like right when I was 19 years old. And as soon as I got into the building, I'm like, okay.
Damn, you've been here ever since.
Yeah.
We want to find out from you, because if you're listening right now, you have some type of love or appreciation for radio. What is it that draws you to radio? Why do you like it? Why do you listen? What is it about radio? Because there's different avenues now that you can get music and entertainment. But if you're listening right now, you've chosen this one. So on a National Radio Day, tell us, why have you fallen in love with this industry? What is it about radio that draws you to it every single day? 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067, XL Mobile, 41067. Live stream, social media is up and running. National Radio Day, tell us what draws you to this industry, because we want to know on Johnny's House. It's Johnny's House, 754, Orlando's number one hit music station. It's XL 1067, 102. What it's going to feel like, Ray? What we're looking at right now, ma'am?
It is 80.
80, and it's going to be sunny with a 40% chance of rain. National Radio Day. I want to thank all the gifts and the cakes and the pies and the cookies that have been coming our way this morning. Thank you, because we ain't got not one.
I was like, where?
Not a one. I mean, in the building, they should be celebrating. It's not just us. It's National Radio. This is what we do in this building.
You would think.
You know, when I was young and I tried to work at the Lance factory, they made cookies. We'd make radio. It's National Radio Day. I figured somebody bring us some coffee or something.
We get nothing.
We got nothing on National Radio. We're going to find out, because you're listening right now. What is it about radio that you like or that you love the most that brings you back? Hadn't heard from him in a while. Truck driver Nate, what's going on, man?
Good morning. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Ray.
How you been? Oh, there it is.
There we go.
Right. Yeah, we ain't gonna let nobody say F Ray today.
That was enough yesterday.
That was yesterday. You can check it on our Instagram. That's crazy.
We ain't gonna let nobody do that.
Not today. All right. What do you want to say, Nate?
Well, when I first started driving the truck, and it's been 20 years ago now, we had to go through the radio stations through the area that you live in. So I'd eventually got an XM radio. That was before XM and Sirius had merged. And I had an XM radio set up. But I've been listening to your show I just did the math. I've been listening to your show for 21 years.
21 years? You're not that old.
Years. I was 19 years old when I first moved to Orlando.
Really?
And right before Hurricane Charlie, Francis, and Gene.
Wow.
I moved here the first time. And then we got to know each other a little bit, because when I moved back, I don't know if anybody remembers that, I was driving a school bus. So shout out to Colonial High School. But in order, radio is a big part of what we do. Now we do podcasts and stuff like that. But back in the day, you had to scroll through the dials and try to find the local station. So radio is always going to be something that I'm always going to be attached to, because you get to hear live people talk until they, get the AI going.
Now, Nate, I remember I used to have to drive to Charlotte, and there was about a 2-hour drive in between Georgia and South Carolina. And you had to find radio station. 99% of them were country stations.
Yeah.
99.
I feel like still to this day when you drive through.
And you scan it. You scan it.
My
picks it up.
hometown is all we got. My hometown is a country station. It's called Q98. And it's been the same country radio station since I was little. They say today's country.
There it is. That's it. Today's country. Yesterday's country. I'm like, how many country stations can you have in one town?
Yeah.
Good.
And across the country, all the country stations would have animal. Like it would be 98.6 the bull.
Yes.
They still do that.
The mule.
The mule.
I love it. 91.9 the mule.
I love it. Yep, you ain't lying, Nate. You listen to some radio, man. But thank you for always listening and hanging out with us. We appreciate you, man.
Of course, always a pleasure.
Hope to see you soon.
All right. Shout out to the live stream.
There you go. There you go. All right. Calling us from Connecticut, Laura. Good morning, Laura.
Morning, guys. How are you?
Last time somebody called us out of state, they swore. You're not going to swear, are you?
I promise. I'm best behavior.
All right. What did you want to say about this National Radio Day?
Yeah, so my parents met working in Orlando radio back in the 80s, so I really owe radio my entire life.
What station? What station did they work for?
We joked that my mom worked at every station. She actually worked at Y106 before y'all transitioned over to XL, but my dad worked at Mix for a really long time.
Really? Was he on the air in the office?
Nope, they were in sales. So I got to do a lot of the zany.
They were the zany.
All of the commercials and all the guerrilla marketing and all of the things. But when I was pregnant, when my mom was pregnant, they managed to bribe the nurses to get her more ice chips by giving her station T-shirts. So, it's really one of those things that,
Yeah.
That's really fun.
Oh, yeah. You used to get anything for station T-shirts.
Yeah. But yeah, radio is just, it's such a part of my life that, it changed a lot, I think, over the years from what I've heard. But, your show is really what's kept everything, it seems like everything that my parents talked about back in the old days. So I just love tuning in even from Connecticut.
Really? So you just went up there and you just listen, continue to listen to us.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I moved to Tampa after I moved out of Orlando, streamed you guys, and now that I'm still up here, it's better than any of the, no offense to all of the national shows or whatever, but I don't really care what they have to say. Y'all are authentic.
I'm just curious. I want to be jealous. What's the weather like in Connecticut today?
This morning it's like 65.
Oh my goodness.
What's the high today?
I think it's 68 here.
Oh,
we had a heat wave last week.
What's a heat wave? 70? 72?
No, it was in the 90s.
Wow.
You know,
which is crazy.
It was 80 at 4 a.m. this morning. It was 80 at 4 a.m.
Oh my goodness, 68. So you wear a jacket and a sweater?
No, I've acclimated a little bit, but I've never known not like living without humidity. So my hair really appreciated it.
Yeah, I bet.
Well, thank you for listening in Connecticut. We appreciate you, Laura.
Of course. Happy National Radio Day.
You too, and thank you for calling in from up there. Ray, what are they saying over there?
Russell said a great radio station actually helps make a city great.
Mm-hmm.
It helps build the community.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody's been listening since 2006. It's part of their daily routine. They start their day, and it gives them a sense of community.
Oh, that's awesome. And B?
XL Mobile, powered by Attorney Dan Newland. Interact, need a check. It's a no-brainer. Just call Attorney Dan Newland. A lot of it is the conversation and the connection. They say music you could get anywhere nowadays.
That's true.
But when you add in like the personalities and the little quirks, I like this, I like that. The unpredictability, you don't know what's going to be said or even radio played next. Someone said, I like the fact that I don't know what song's coming up next.
Good.
So that's pretty cool.
All right. Well, thank you. And if you see us out, buy us a donut or something today.
With Ray.
All right, so Tory Lanez' attorney is very hopeful
He said,
for his release.
Y'all said that his appeal was denied and he's going to be in jail forever. No.
That's why I'm so confused because I thought everything was denied.
No, it was one of the appeals that he had was denied.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Crystal Morgan is speaking out on his behalf while he wasn't present in court for earlier this week, but she says that in her opinion, Tory is a victim and that they're hopeful a judge will hear them out so that he can get out of jail.
A victim of what?
I don't know. They said not every case goes as well as today, so I'm very pleasantly surprised. We wait for this decision. Of course, they pray for favor. They want reversal. And I'm like, I just don't understand how they think that this is going to happen because the judge was like, there's no new evidence submitted. I don't want to see any more new evidence. So if things don't get reversed or his sentence isn't reduced, his attorney says that they're pursuing other avenues.
So they're not giving up. Now, did they move him out of the prison that he was stabbed, 19 times?
I want to say they did. Yeah. So he was sentenced to 10 years in jail after, the shooting, but they're trying to get him out. And they're not giving up.
If get Megan up here.
Get Megan up here.
Let's talk, girl. Listen, you know what? Okay, I did it. I did. Okay, I did. And can we something? Get me out of here.
I just feel like there's too many witnesses for this to be like he said, she said. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like there's a lot of people that aren't telling the truth or just eliminating the facts.
But he came in hard. Hey, ain't nobody shoot you. And she's like, all right. So she doubled down.
Yeah.
Damn.
Absolutely, she did. Diddy's 18-year-old twin daughters. Did you see this video?
Yes, I saw it.
Okay.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so they were at the Orange County Fair and they were attempting to ride like a roller coaster.
Not here.
No. And the ride operator told the twins, "You need to put your phones away." The operator repeatedly told them, "Please put your phones away before the ride starts." Despite repeated warnings, they didn't listen. They ignored him, and so he removed them off of the roller coaster. He was like, "All right, get off." And so this was going viral of them being like furious that they got booted from the roller coaster, even though that they were given a ticket to come back at a different time. He was just like, "You guys aren't listening. Get off."
Yeah, your phone ain't worried about you. If I'm sitting behind you, your phone can hit me.
Yeah. Right. So there's like a debate online or whatever with social media, and people are like, "Give it up." They stood next to their father. That's why that they were called out. And I'm like, come on.
Listen.
And then there's other people that are like, these aren't just entitled children.
Listen, the people that work the ride got those I smoke too much voices. So I guarantee he didn't go, "Your dad's guilty, now get off the ride."
No, he probably has no idea who you are.
I mean, most carnies probably don't know what's going
Diddy's
on
twins are.
in the Diddy trial, let alone who his twins are.
To be honest, the twins could walk by me and I'd be like,
"No,
I think I've seen them from somewhere."
This guy's like, "I run this ride every day. This is my life.
Right.
I sleep in the trailer in the back."
That's right.
They tell me one rule: put your phones away. Put your phones away. Get off the ride.
Yeah, I know. So obviously, like there's that little video going viral. Did you see that? The dragon coaster at the fairs?
Yeah.
The front wheels fell off, and then and then it just started going backwards. I saw that yesterday too. It was going viral. Anyways, Austin Butler is preparing for his new movie, and this is actually pretty funny. He plays a former baseball player in his new movie called Caught Stealing. And he wanted to really do the part justice. You know how people really tone into the cat character?
What did he do?
He said, I actually have a whole section of just baseball players' butts that he would just look at. And he was like, look how thick they are. And so they were like, you need to look this part. Baseball players are thick. And so the producer would send him pictures of thick legs and thick thighs.
Because they want him to work out?
Yes.
Okay.
And so they were like, you got to do a ton of hip thrusters to achieve this desired backside. So unfortunately, he's like, if you go through my phone, there's a bunch of these baseball players, their butts, because he was trying to get thick thighs.
And then you try to explain it. And I'm like, right. Okay, player.
So it was funny because the whole wardrobe, the person doing the wardrobe was like, you're not thick enough.
Really?
So yeah, Caught Stealing is coming to theaters August 29th.
All right, stories that are weird, but they happen to be true. We're going to do that on Johnny's House. .808 Johnny's House. Expect a 40% chance of rain today. Feeling like 102. It is 80. And when that's not happening, it's going to be sunshine. Brian, give me those weird stories that are true.
All right. So I mentioned this in Weird But True the other day. There's a zoo that is collecting people's animals to feed to the bigger animals.
Yes. I heard that.
Well, there is a woman that donated her daughter's pony.
No.
Now, the pony had just been euthanized. Chicago 57 was the pony's name.
Mm-hmm.
The pony had to be put down. So they wanted to donate it to the zoo because she said, I would rather it.
Aren't those poisons in the system?
I mean, I'm guessing the zoo probably knows better than I know what to do with it.
Okay.
But they said, look, it was going to be put down anyway. We didn't do it for the lions. We didn't feed it to the lions. And so they took it. She said, I would rather the pony benefit other animals. And since that story came out, they said they've actually gotten a lot of animals donated. There are some backlash, obviously. but the whole thing is nothing goes to waste. So we're using animals to feed animals because that's the way the world works.
Wow. So people are turning their animals on so the bigger animals can eat it.
Yes.
Okay.
So cats and dogs are not accepted.
I was going to ask that.
Yeah, so no, but these are like, bunnies and chickens and dead horses. Chicago 57, rest in peace.
Wow.
So, I mean, but the horse had been around a minute. So it was an older horse that had to be put down anyway.
Always, in the words of my father, that's the lie they have us believe.
Yeah, right?
Right. Now, I don't know. I wasn't there. I didn't see it happen. I have no idea. This is crazy. There's a guy in Tanzania. He went to a local hospital because he said he had pain from his nipples.
Okay.
He didn't understand it. He said some discomfort. It's been going on for about 10 days. Don't know what's going on. So it turns out that the guy had spent the last 8 years with a blade of a knife lodged in his chest.
From a surgery?
No, he got into a fight back in the day.
Are you kidding
he
me?
got cut. Obviously, he knew that. He's got slashes on his face and his back and across his chest.
Yeah.
He didn't know that the knife broke off and stayed in there, and then it just healed over it. So now the blade did miss all major organs, but he's been rolling around with a knife blade in his chest, and he didn't really know what was going on. And then the pain happened, obviously, and he went and they found that he had a knife blade, and that's what they traced it back to.
Now, I've heard people having surgery and people leaving medical things.
Yeah.
But this guy had a fight. That's just tough.
Yeah.
You're tough.
That's what I'm saying.
So I'm guessing he didn't go to the hospital after the fight.
Probably not. He probably just
Ray ain't have no insurance.
Right.
Oh, gotcha.
Well, and I mean,
and he's probably a gang affiliated.
in a knife fight,
no, I'm
you
just
don't
kidding.
want to. Well, I don't know what goes on in Tanzania. I'm not sure what set he was
Oh,
claiming.
gotcha.
But I mean, you
Yes.
probably don't want to go to the hospital because then the police get involved.
Yeah.
But I would tell everybody who would listen.
Yeah.
Because that makes you tough.
Hey, don't mess with that dude.
Yeah.
He walked around with a knife blade for 2 years inside of him.
Yeah. And technology is getting scary. This happened at Stanford University. Scientists have achieved a breakthrough in brain-computer interface technology, successfully decoding inner speech with 74% accuracy. So the speech in your mind, what you say to yourself, not out loud.
What?
Yes. So they say it could revolutionize communication for people with severe speech and motor impairments.
Okay. I can see that. I think that's great.
Yeah.
But for everyday people, y'all don't need to know what goes on in my brain.
It translates silent thoughts into words.
That's insane.
No.
Yes.
See, I agree with the disability. If you have a
Yes,
disability,
absolutely.
like
I
that's
think that's
great.
awesome.
That's beneficial.
Yes.
Right.
But like you don't need to hear me.
paralysis and ALS and all that stuff.
These are thoughts that I have with me and myself. I love myself, so we have conversations.
Oh, I'm a bitch to myself. I'm so mean.
The system can interpret imagined sentences from a vocabulary of up to 125,000 words right now. They also included a mental password system that controls the device decoding thoughts, and they use that at 98% accuracy. So it's password recognition. So I won't have to sign into my email. I'll just have to think about my password, and my email will open.
See, that's how they're going to get you. That's how you get, they say, okay, we're just going to start this thing. If you think about your password, you get it. But then you sign that 80 page of you agree.
Yeah.
And they say, at any time, we can go in there and get some of your thoughts.
Yeah.
That's what's going to happen.
Yeah, that is insane.
I don't need anybody to know my thoughts.
It can actually translate silent inner thoughts.
No.
My thoughts are crazy. My thoughts are like
That would ruin the world.
It would.
Everybody would fight each other.
Oh, yeah.
I think you always think that you want to know what other people think.
I don't.
But
I don't.
you really don't want to know what other people think. You just think you want to know.
My thoughts are just no. I'll remember my password.
Well, a lot of times I talk about this and it's China or wherever. This happened at Stanford.
It is happening fast.
This is here.
Can you imagine the breakthrough though?
Yeah.
That's insane.
No, it's great for people that need it.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm all right. I'm good. All right. There's a new dating term called monkey barring. Monkey barring. Like
yes.
Monkey barring. It's the act of being in a relationship while trying to get a connection with someone else because you intend to leave the person that you're with. It happens all the time because you don't want to be alone.
That's what I always say. You don't quit a job.
Yes.
So you got a job.
So you with somebody knowing you're going to leave that person. So you start making a connection with someone else while you're in that relationship. Monkey barring. Have you done it? 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. Will you admit that you've done it? Because we're going to talk about it next on Johnny's House.
The biggest.
826 Johnny's house, 80 right now. Feel like 102 with a 40% chance of rain. A lot of sunshine to make sure you know what's going on today. New dating term. Brian, what is it? And please explain it to me.
It's called monkey barring.
Okay.
And so think of monkey bars. You always grab the next one before you let go of
over
the other one.
Yeah.
So that's what it is. It's basically where you set up your next relationship because you know this one's about to end. That way you just jump from relationship to relationship. You're never by yourself. So there is a little bit of hint of cheating because while you're not being physical with the next person yet, you're laying the groundwork.
Now a lot of people would write that off as like, listen, I didn't do anything. We didn't talk about hooking it up, but you can tell that there's a chemistry there.
Yes.
Because you'll probably tell that person, hey, how's it going with so-and-so? It's all right. By you saying that gives that person the idea of, oh, really? What's going on? You know, this is what it is. And then next thing you know, you're talking and boom, you break up.
The term comes because there's not someone who does it every now and then. Like, oh, it just happens to have a backup. This is a person who can't be alone, basically. So they do this every time. And it is, like I said, where you find a new job before you quit your old job. That's basically what they do. They don't want to. They don't want to be relationship unemployed.
Yeah, but again, and I was telling Brown out there, but if your old job finds out you're looking for a new job, they're gonna fire you.
Right.
You know. So wow. So we want to find out. I may have done that. I ain't gonna lie. I can't remember. I think I probably did.
I mean, I feel like I have been in a lot of relationships that were like long term.
Yeah.
And then it's like one ended. But it's like I wasn't.
How quickly did the other one start? The next one?
I mean, in high school, like obviously.
Well, then you a monkey barn.
Yeah.
If you broke up with somebody on Wednesday and you're in another relationship on Friday.
Okay, so when I went from dudes to girls, there was some monkey barring.
So have you ever been single for an extended period of time?
I think the longest I've been single is like 2 months, 3 months.
Yeah. We're doing the math, working our brains. Okay, 2 months. Yeah, you could.
Yeah, but I mean, is that normal? Like, do you quickly go to the next relationship? Because I've only known you in a few, and it seems like you do, but I also don't keep a calendar of like, okay, here's where
I know.
I don't know.
So it's like, obviously, I got into this relationship pretty quickly after my divorce.
Right.
And so people were like, okay, so you could say that there was monkey barring there, but we already knew that we were getting a divorce.
Right.
Like we already, before it was actually stated.
And that's what this is all about, I think. You kind of know it ain't going to work. So you start setting up the next.
Yeah. My relationship after I got divorced, I was single for a while, and then I went to a movie with someone and just told everything, and that person didn't run. So I'm like, you know what? You want to hang out a while? They didn't run. I would have ran.
Was it after the movie?
Huh?
After the movie, you did that?
Yeah, we went and had not movie. We went to an actual movie.
I thought you were like laying in bed and you're like, so, and just like exposing yourself.
No, we went to a movie actually because I told you I would leave here on Fridays because I didn't want to go home. I'd go to a movie every Friday.
Yeah,
and I invited someone and told everything, and they were, wow, I'd leave. If you told me everything I just told you,
right?
See y'all.
Here's where you go get yourself a soda and never come back.
Gary, good morning. Turn it down, Gary. Turn down your radio, Gary. I told you that.
Yes, sir.
All right, Gary, say you're doing it right now.
No, not right now. I've done it, and that turned out to be the best thing that's happened to me.
So you were in one relationship setting up the other one?
Yes, sir. Back in 2016, I was with my ex. We were engaged, man, and I just wasn't happy. And one night I went out with my buddies, had a couple drinks. I met somebody, and I found her on Facebook a little while later. We started talking, then we started seeing each other, and then my ex had found out, and we broke the engagement off. She moved out. My current wife now moved in, and we've been together for 9 years now.
Okay, now, when you met your current, did she know you were engaged?
Yeah, she knew that. And I was telling her how unhappy I was, how the situation was, and we talked for about 2 months. And then we started seeing each other, and then she had sent me a photo, I think, and my ex had saw it, and that's how she found out.
So if your ex hadn't broken up with you, you still would have probably been in that relationship. So she was your side chick for a while, your current wife.
Yeah, we were talking on the side for a little bit. And once the ex found out, I broke the engagement off. She moved out, and me and my current wife been together ever since, 9 years later.
So how long from the old fiance to the new girlfriend moving in? How much time?
About 3 months.
Oh, 3 months. Wow. Okay. And it looks like it worked out for you, Gary.
It sure did, man. It's the best thing ever happened.
He encourages everyone.
Yeah, do it.
Do it. Well, I'm glad you're happy, man.
We've been together 9 years and married for 5, so it's the best thing that's happened to me.
And you can tell that you're happy. You can tell that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, thank you, Gary. Thanks for calling, and you have a beautiful day, okay?
You guys too. Thank you.
All right. Bye-bye. Anything over there, B?
I wouldn't say it while Gary's on the phone, but ExxonMobil powered by Attorney Dan Newland. Interact, need to check. It's a no-brainer. Just call Attorney Dan Newland. They said call it what it is. Dirty down cheating.
It is. It is. It's how you write it off. All right. We come back. We're going to find out more about you. True stories. It happened to me on Johnny's House. $8:35 is Johnny's House. It is time for True Stories. It happened to me. That's when you have a story of something that happened is fascinating. Every time you tell that story over and over again, people are excited to hear it. Well, we want to hear it on the radio. If it's something that happened to you, something nearby. We had people that dating America's Most Wanted. Any story just like that, we want to hear about it. And we're going to hook somebody up with a pair of tickets to the Big 3 basketball championship game that is happening right here in Central Florida. All the stars are going to be in town. It's going to be at the Edition Financial Arena. All you have to do is tell us your true story. It happened to me. The only way to do it is to call 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. Hit us now. We want to hear your true story on Johnny's House. $8:39, Johnny's House, hot today, feeling like 102. It's 80 right now, sunny and a 40% chance of rain. True story, it happened to me. Those unique stories that everybody, when you tell everybody, go, what? Well, we want to hear them. We got a pair of tickets to the Big 3 championship, Big 3 basketball championship game, which is happening at the Edition Financial Arena. Let's go. She said she's in Orlando, Winter Park area.
Yeah.
We said, Amaris, good morning.
Good morning.
Yes. All right, true story, it happened to me.
True story happened to me. It's the year 2011. We're living in California. It's this area called San Jose, Morgan Hill area. I'm watching my little brother. The weather is so nice that you can leave the doors open, windows open. My mom was infamous for that. Didn't trust it, but she always did it.
Okay.
And I'm home alone with my little brother.
Okay.
The area is known to have wildlife, mountain lions, deers, all kinds of stuff. It would be in the backyard, front yard, never mess with you. It was just something that we were accustomed to.
Okay.
All of a sudden, my little brother is yelling at me from my room, and he's in the living room saying, "Hey, there's a big cat in the living room."
Oh, God.
And I'm like, okay, there's a big cat, like, and cats, stray cats everywhere too sometimes. So I'm like, okay, I'm coming. Give me 1 second. He was like, hurry, the cat is really big.
Oh, God.
And now I'm starting to hear things move around and jumble. I'm like, okay, what's going on?
You guys, there is a mountain lion on my couch.
Stop.
There's a mountain lion in your house.
There is a mountain lion inside the home. So I'm telling my brother, move slow. He's like 5 or 6. He's running. He is like running, but the mountain lion is like distracted, like playing with like pillows, almost like an actual like silly cat. So at the time, I'm just like grabbing him. I run to the bathroom, lock the door. I don't have my cell phone on me. So we're trapped in that room for about what felt forever. It must have been like 10 minutes. And all of a sudden, I hear someone yell from the front door, which again is open. Hey, can I come in? Can I come in? I'm here to get the cat.
What?
So I'm like, come in and just help us. Like, we're screaming. Like, I'm like, just whoever you are, just come in. You have my consent. Like, get this thing out of here. And he, I guess, puts the cat away and outside in like this trunk that looks like where you put horses. And he says, hey, is it okay if you come out? And it's like this gentleman who looks like he's a zookeeper, but he also has, and I can't say too much because I did sign some paperwork. They were actually filming some type of movie set, and that was not supposed to happen in the cat house.
Oh no! Oh, so it was cool. It was more of a domesticated.
And that's probably why it was like playing with the pillow.
Yeah.
And I didn't really think of that until afterwards. I'm like, why the heck is this thing not like destroying stuff? You know what I mean?
That's awesome.
That is so funny.
But the guy did give us an option. He said, look, this wasn't supposed to happen. How old are you? I'm like, I'm 17. I'm turning 18. So he's like, you got 2 options. You can do what you want to do and call the police or whatever, which I don't see any damage in the home, or I can just pay you off. And I honestly, guys, I'm sorry, I did take the second option.
How much they give you?
So my mom got upset with me because I was young, dumb. We could have gotten more. It was around $10,000.
What?
10,000 is a lot.
Oh my God.
But Brian, if they give a 17-year-old,
we could have gotten so much more.
Yes.
We could have said emotional distress. We could have put some marks on you. I'm like,
oh my,
don't put marks
listen.
on me.
If she's 17 and they gave her 10 grand, she could have got 50.
I know, but 10's a lot. I
It is a lot.
I wouldn't be mad at.
Yeah,
10.
that's why I'm like a 17-year-old. Even now, I'd be like, okay, that's fine.
I mean, you could have probably.
I think that, guys, we could have gotten a lot.
Yeah, you could have.
And I can't say too much about what movie it was or what.
I tell you what.
How do I call it? Like the brand, but it's.
I tell you what.
Loaded.
I tell you what. I'm gonna put you on hold and I'm gonna ask you, but I promise you, we'll never say it on air. We'll never ever say it on air. I promise you that. But I'm gonna put you on hold.
Look, I love y'all, but I love you too.
I got you. No, I understand.
No,
I understand.
that would depend to me on how much the payoff could be.
Yeah.
$10,000. Yeah, she could have got at least 50.
I would have shot for 50 and been happy with 25.
Did they make you sign an NDA?
They did. That's why I'm like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I got you. Hey, Mars, I totally understand. All right, you hold on a second.
But if I guess, tell me if I'm right.
That's what I think it was. I think it was the Hangover. That's just me. All right. She did say franchise. All right. 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. Those are the type of true stories we're looking for. If you have one, we want to hear yours next on Johnny's House. 847 is Johnny's house, 102. What it's going to feel like 80 right now. 40% chance of rain and sunny. True stories that happened to me, the most unique stories that happened in your life. We want to hear about it. Mountain Lion, major motion picture, paying you off. That's the kind of stuff we're talking about. Let's go and talk to Samantha. Hey, Samantha, good morning.
Good morning.
A true story happened to me. What happened?
In 2020, in February, right before the pandemic hit, my entire family, my mom, all her sisters, my grandma, their kids, my family, my high school boyfriend at the time, we all decided to go to IKEA.
Okay.
We live about like 30 minutes outside of Orlando, so it was kind of like a
big deal
trip.
Yeah, it was a big deal. Yeah.
So everyone knew what they wanted. We kind of did it backwards. We went in, got the stuff that we needed, and then our plan was to go to the showrooms, look around, have dinner upstairs.
Yeah.
So everyone bought everything. We're outside. The guys kind of went to the car to put everything in the car to come back. And this was at the time they had like benches in the loading docks. So I was sitting on the bench with my boyfriend. My mom and my sister and her sisters are kind of sitting on a bench about like 20 feet away, I think. I'm talking to my boyfriend, and this lady comes up to me and she's like, Are you Samantha? Are you Samantha? And I'm looking at my boyfriend like, I don't know who is this lady? How does she know who I am? So I go, yes. And she goes, do you know who I am? And I'm like, no. And she's like, I'm your aunt. And I was like, you can't be my aunt. My aunts are over there. Like, I don't know who you are, lady.
Yep.
And she goes, and this is your dad. I had just met my biological father for the first time since he left my mother when I was a baby, right at an IKEA on a random day while he was visiting his sister in Orlando.
You met your biological dad for the first time at the loading dock of IKEA?
Yep.
Wow. What did your mom say? She tried to kill him?
I looked over at my mom, and she had these big, those like ladybug sunglasses on. So like I couldn't see her expression. She was just staring. So I'm like looking over at her, like, come help me.
Yeah.
I was 17 at the time, so I just like froze and started crying because I was overwhelmed. He didn't say anything, and his sister was just like smiling, like, oh my gosh, like this is so like
yes,
like,
she's
like she's like, give your dad a hug.
Oh, no.
Like, no, I don't know you. And I've only seen pictures of him. So my mom eventually comes over. She's just standing there, arms crossed. My grandma, my mom's mom, comes over and she curses my mom. Well, she doesn't curse him out, but she like yells at my mom. She's like, you shouldn't let this happen. He shouldn't be able to see her. Let's just leave. Like, let's stop this. And I was like, just standing there. My other aunt came over to me. She was crying. She's like, I'm so sorry this is happening to you. I wish this was different. And my dad, the man who raised me since I was 3, shout out to my dad and my mom because I think they're listening right now, came over. He has met my biological father before. He came over. I was crying. He looks at me, looks at my biological father, laughs, and goes, what a small world. And he shakes my biological father's hand and he goes, nice to see you again. And I was like, can you read the room right now? Like,
so I'm guessing you haven't talked to him since.
My dad got his number just in case I wanted to. And then the world shut down. And I was like, well, I'm bored. Like, I guess I'll start to try to have a relationship with this guy. And it didn't go the best.
Yeah.
He kind of just for the lack of better terms, he kind of love bombed me and then was just like,
bye.
Let's FaceTime. Let's call. Let's text. You're my daughter. I love you. I've thought about you like all the time. And I'm like, I don't know you. Like, let's calm down. I ended up standing up for myself and he has not messaged me since. And he calls me on my birthday from an unknown number to wish me a happy birthday, but that's about it.
Wow. Okay.
That's crazy.
Okay. That's insane. Okay. Wow.
Yeah.
2 great stories.
I know.
Seriously.
Wow.
That is tough.
See, we had somebody in promotions. I get these tickets away, but I don't know how many we have.
What are they for?
I have no idea.
Big 3.
The big 3.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. All right, then we got to pick one.
Man, I'm sure we could find one, but
I'm not. Listen, back then they got mad at me, but I knew it was going to be handled. I don't know.
We don't know if it'll get handled.
If it'll get handled. All right, so we got Amaris who was watching her brother mountain lion, came up in the crib, major motion picture came by and says, "Our cat, here's $10,000. Don't tell nobody." Ooh. And you got Samantha who had a family gathering to go to IKEA and is going to go upstairs and eat the meatballs. But then this lady came over and said, "Here's your dad."
That one's tough.
Okay, on the count of three, Maris is 1, Samantha is. You know what, Brian? How long will it take you to get the wheel?
Just 2 seconds.
Yeah, get the wheel. Get the wheel. That's what we got to do.
Okay.
Because I want people to feel the same pain I feel when I don't win on the wheel. That's what we got to do.
Everyone's gonna use the wheel from here on.
From this one. That is both of the. This is why we do it. Amazing stories. And both of you, if you'd have called on any other individual day, you guys would have each won.
What line numbers do we got here?
Which one?
Which one and 2, the top line.
Yeah, 1 and 2.
Okay, cool.
Amaris is 1, Samantha's 2.
Okay, so I'm just gonna do line number. That way I don't know. I don't know the name, and then you'll just kind of know who it is based on that. Let me just go ahead and throw a few on here.
Throw in there. Oh my goodness, that's crazy, man.
Hang on a second.
This is live radio, y'all.
All right, let's go.
All right, here we go.
All right, there we go. Spinning the wheel. Spinning the wheel. Spinning the wheel. Spinning the wheel. Spinning the wheel.
And that is 2. That would be Samantha. Congratulations, you're the winner.
Yay! I'm glad that story got me something.
I'm telling you, that was an amazing story. You got yourself a pair of tickets to check out the Big 3 basketball championship game, the 24th edition Financial Arena. You hold on so we can get some information from you, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Great story. Great, both of them.
Seriously.
Amaris, hey, any other time you'd have won this thing, girl. Any other time.
Okay.
Oh,
man.
If I find her tickets, I'll
I ain't
give
got
them
time
to
to
her.
be playing with y'all. All right, Ray Celebrity News, what's going on?
Drake suing all the people still.
Mm-hmm. Coming up just a little bit on Johnny's House. it's Johnny Maddox from Johnny's House on XL 1067. I got your chance to win $1,000 and a trip to our iHeartRadio Music Festival. Text the nationwide keyword now. Vegas, VEGAS to 200-200. Good luck from XL 1067.
Now, the Johnny's House Entertainment News with Ray.
Entertainment news is sponsored by Fairwinds Credit Union. So Drake isn't letting up with this whole lawsuit against his own record label. So he's added a long list of label executives that he's adding to his defamation lawsuit. So, and this is over Kendrick Lamar's Not Like Us, by the way, if you don't remember. So he claims that his label staged a behind-the-scenes campaign to boost the track's popularity against him, which named him a pedophile in the song. So he is accusing 20 more people in the lawsuit, including those who hold major marketing positions. And he adds like some other harassment claims. And so he's just not letting down. Well, he's not going to give up.
He knows the industry. And here's the thing. What they did to him has been happening for years. He's just exposing it, and they know.
Yes.
That's why the judge said you can continue forward.
Yeah. So we're talking senior digital marketing managers. We're talking influencers, content marketing managers. So anybody that had released anything promoting this song against him, he's kind of going after them.
Oh, yeah. He knows the game. I mean, it's a system that we don't even understand that is going on in all industries. But this one, he's like, the same system y'all used to help me, you used that to take me down. Right. Now I'm going to take you down. They didn't take him down, though.
Supposed to be on the same team.
Yes.
What the heck?
Yes. What's up with that?
So obviously this court battle isn't close to ending because he keeps adding more people and adding more people that he's going after.
And he has the money.
Yeah.
He has the money.
Jussie Smollett, did you see this? He's opening up more about the initial alleged hate crime. So he's still
saying it happened?
Listen to me. Nobody else is talking about this anymore. And I don't know if it's just because he's kind of been shunned from Hollywood. So he still is like kind of defending himself. But like, my God, we have not talked about it.
No one's talking about it. It's moved on.
Like we're done.
Yeah.
But I guess there's going to be like this whole documentary, The Truth About Jussie Smollett. So it's premiering Friday.
On what?
Netflix. Netflix is doing the documentary.
I'd be interested to hear it, but only if we talk about the fact that everyone knows that it didn't happen.
Yes.
Yeah.
So like you need to say that.
We had the two brothers come out and say, you paid us.
Right. And they have receipts and they showed where they went to Home Depot and picked it up and that they talked to him and then they trained him. Like,
that's what I'm saying. I'm like,
I would be fascinated to hear the reasoning behind it, but only if you're going to tell me the reasoning. If you're going to sit with,
he's still holding. I think he's still standing down.
But like from what the documentary trailer looks like, it just looks like it's his side of it. So he's still defending himself, but there is like camera footage, like the body cam footage and like the brothers and like stuff like that. So I don't know, but he was talking about how he felt like he had died. He was like, I was alive to see my death because that's what people were saying like so much about me. So I don't know. He's obviously extremely embarrassed, but Friday it's coming out.
On one of the coldest nights of the year, he left his warm apartment at 3:00 in the morning to go to Subway to get the sandwich. Right. That's what he's trying to say.
Yeah. Yeah. So, I mean, I'm curious to watch it. I'll be watching it.
Well, I got two. I'm not going to say because I got three more things in front of that.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't even attempt.
I didn't. I'm not even. I'm not even promised on the air.
You're busy.
Yeah.
I got stories
but, I mean,
already.
It looks like they're talking to like a lot of people that interviewed him and like the detectives and stuff. So we'll see.
Well, the court of law said it was guilty. It'll be interesting. So if y'all watch it, tell me, and then I'll watch it because I'm not going to watch it this weekend.
I just want to know the logic behind it.
Exactly.
What were you trying to do?
Yeah. Well, what was the end game? I mean,
get sympathy,
play a victim,
make your star brighter.
I don't know. That's what I would look because he already had a promising future, at least in some sort of TV sense.
Empire was a hit show for a while. It really was for a while. All right, updating you again on what's happening in the world. What's trending is next on Johnny's House. Squabble up. 909 Johnny's house. Second time today. What's trending? What you working on, bro?
We got the latest on Aaron and the two things following Aaron.
2 more out there. 3 minutes away on Johnny's house. Orlando's number one hit music station. It's XL 1067, 912 Johnny's house. Keeping you updated what's happening in the world. What's trending, B? What's going on, man?
Well, we shouldn't have to talk about Hurricane Aaron much longer because, I mean, it's going to be a hurricane for a while, but eventually it's going to be way past us and heading back to the east.
Okay.
Across the Atlantic. But right now,
in the waves, though,
it's on its way up the Atlantic, and it is starting to affect the North Carolina coast, and it's leaving some serious waves.
They're doing some total, and the coast of North Carolina is kind of rural. They have houses like on the beach,
on stilts, right?
Yeah. Right there on the beach.
Oh, I've been seeing videos of the waves coming up and like taking them.
Well, they're asking. They did total evacuation.
Yeah, you kind of have to. So as of 8 a.m., it's about 400 miles southeast of Cape Hatteras, North Carolina. And yeah, it's a pretty big deal. So right now it still has a Category 2 status, but the winds and the storm conditions are going to start to affect the coast of North Carolina. In Florida, we're going to get big waves.
Yeah.
So obviously rip currents and all that stuff. I know everybody wants to go surf and stuff like that, but it's much more dangerous than you think it is. So hopefully you know what you're doing. Now we got to follow two other ones that are following Aaron. Good news on the first one. It looks like it's going to follow the same track.
Curve out.
So yeah, right now it's on path to do the same, and it's going to in the next, they say probably a week, turn into probably either a storm or a hurricane.
Okay.
And then the second one has a 40% chance. We don't know what that one's doing yet. It's still going straight.
Mm-hmm.
So if it does form, it'll be Ferdinand and then Gabrielle. Will be what follows that.
I mean, they're just coming right off there now.
Mentioned last week the pumpkin spice is already starting to pop up places. Well,
Yep.
they say now it is officially pumpkin spice season, and everything this is popping up now. So they've got a list of things that they found so far. Pumpkin spice deodorant,
Who wants to smell like pumpkin spice?
shampoo, laundry detergent.
So your clothes can smell like pumpkin.
Yeah.
Of course, there's popcorn. There's chewing gum now. There's pumpkin spice Cheerios, Oreos.
I've had those. Those are good.
And Pringles.
Pringles.
Yep. And for your pets, pumpkin spice kitty litter and dog treats.
I just never got into it. I don't know. It's not my thing.
I like the taste, but the smell, like smelling like it is just weird to me.
Yeah. And they also have pumpkin spice toilet paper.
Oh, great.
little extra bonus for you.
Adult conversation on the way.
Yeah. And real quick, the state of Florida has put out an alert. They want us to be on the lookout for a snake. It's a rare snake, not seen since 2020. So they're trying to find out if there's any left. So they sent out a bulletin saying, please let us know if you see this. It's a rainbow snake. They said it's been declining for years, loss of habitat and food sources. So they want to know if they're still out there. So they put out a photo, they post on social media, and you're supposed to report it. They are iridescent black or violet blue with 3 red stripes along their back. They're non-venomous, so they won't attack you or anything like that. And they're about 3 to 4 feet in length when they are full adult. So if you see one of those,
I won't be helping you with that.
You need to call up the state of Florida and tell them I seen it.
Yeah, I won't be participating.
But don't kill it because it's rare.
I told you I had a snake on my pool deck, and it was me, the snake, and a water hose, and it was trying to fight. Come on, brother! It's coming at me!
If it was coming at you, then that's dangerous.
Yeah.
No, but it tried. But the power, the water power, so it pushed it back.
Yeah.
But it didn't. It kept coming. And then
That's when you get a shovel and cut its head off.
You just like controversy, don't you?
I do.
You just like it.
Every time I hear the snake, I think of the YouTube video. I'm a snake.
The maturity level of this room.
Slither in your gardens.
We come back. It is adult conversation. Grown folks talking about grown folks things on the radio on the way on Johnny's House. Orlando's number one hit music station is XL 106.7, Johnny's House. It is Wednesday, and it is time for adult conversation. That's when grown folks get together and talk about grown folks things on the radio. Now, we've been doing this for a while. Research says y'all love it because we thought about doing away with it. Say, no, people love it. Now, the way it works, we start, and then you have to communicate back with us. When you stop talking back to us, it's over. It's a wrap. So if you were talking about something that you're interested in, but please keep in mind, this is still the radio, and we do talk in code. You just can't do that. We've already had a situation. We had to dump a call this week because somebody didn't like Ray. And you can see that on
because I didn't like his pee-pee.
Yeah. I mean, really, I think he kind of likes you. You can see that on our Instagram, see the whole call. All right, today's topic is, do you have a type that you prefer to go to movies with? Do you have a certain type? Now, some people would look at my track record in my life and think that I have a
yes.
I have a type. What is it, Ray? Say it.
You like Latinas.
See, I knew you were going to say that.
Does he not, Brian?
But here's the thing. Let me tell you this. It goes in my philosophy of dating. I like who likes me. Latinos got no problem stepping to me and talking to me.
To be fair, I've been around a minute and I have seen a wide variety.
Yes.
In my time.
Yes.
And then not like I'm saying there's thousands that roll through. No. I'm just saying I haven't seen where it's all one.
Yes. Now, some would say.
Or the other. Now, more recently, you've leaned that way.
I have not leaned. They leaned that way towards me. Again, that's why I tell my son all the time, go for the one that likes you. You ain't got to worry about the headache. So I go for the ones that like me. They just happen to be Latinos.
Okay.
That's all. That's all I got to say about that.
So you don't have a type?
I ain't got no type.
Bad bitches.
It's the only thing that I die.
That's the problem.
Yeah.
When that's your type, that's a problem.
No. I go for what turns me on about a woman is her heart. If she has she got a fat booty and she got a really good heart, you got me. And you step to me first. You got me. I'm in. So that is my type. Ray, you got a type?
Yeah, my girlfriend. She's my type.
You one of those.
She's my type.
You one of those.
That's lame.
Everything she does is my type.
That is so lame.
Ray is one of those.
I mean, like, if you see my track record, I mean, I do like the more masculine women.
Okay.
Not the femmes. So I guess you could say that's my type.
What if my girlfriend? That's my type.
Yeah, that's my type.
Is she listening? What time is it? 9:22? Okay.
She's smiling at work. Brian, you got a type.
It's funny. I guess I really do.
Okay.
And I have only been with very few because I've been married for so long. But it's funny because my friends from high school will tell my wife all the time that you look just like the girl that I dated all through high school.
Really?
Oh my God.
Like shape-wise. Like curvy with a booty and all that stuff. Yeah. So I guess I do as far as that goes, like appearance-wise.
So you married your type.
But I was always like you. Like, look, if you like me, I like you.
Yes.
So, because I'm
but
not
see,
trying to...
But see, here's the thing, and that's how it works for you, is that, okay, you had to, I love to use this word, you had to court your wife for a while.
Yes. Yes.
So initially, she didn't step to you and say, I like you.
No.
So you had to pursue.
So that was, that's different.
Yeah, well, I just hung around long enough because we did everything in groups with the Best Buy crew. So I didn't necessarily like, in a sense, show up with flowers and beg her to go out with me and all that stuff. I was just around the group until I found out that, okay, me being me was making her at least a little interested. And then, so I did, it wasn't a sense where I'm going to go out with that girl and I'm going to,
pursue
her over. It just, I was just hanging out in the group, being myself.
Yeah.
And she went for it.
Okay.
So then I was like, cool.
Okay. So we want to find out from you, do you have a type? Do you have a type that, you like to date, that you like to go to the movies with? Like Ray, whatever my girlfriend is, that's my type.
But I answered the question. More masculine women.
Okay. 407 919 1067 877 919 1067 XL Mobile 41067 live stream social media. We ain't throwing it up on social media because y'all get dirty. Live stream, want to hear from you. Do you have a type? Now we've talked to you. Now it's time to be honest with us. So call us right now in Johnny's house. 9:38. It is Johnny's House on a Wednesday, and it is adult conversation. Grown folks talking about grown folk stuff on the radio. And the question is, do you have a type that you like to go to the movies with? All right. 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. Do you have a type? Let's go. See, good morning.
Hey, good morning.
Chrissy,
I do have a type.
What is your type, Chrissy?
Well, I have to think back when I was young, and now that I'm over 50, and they have a little bit less to their teeth. We're getting there.
I guess that's an issue when you get older.
I guess.
Well, you got to remember, as we get older, we're not exactly 100%, the way we used to look either. So you got to kind of lax up a little bit. But I would say one of the biggest things that I always wanted when I met people was a personality that could make me laugh.
I've heard that's important. I heard you can make a woman laugh. That's half the battle.
Yeah, and my husband, even though he's not the stereotype I would look for physically, he was very strange when I met him. I think he was trying to figure out who I was, because I was very different compared to him personality-wise. But after getting to know him, I saw he had a big heart, and he made me laugh all the time.
Wow.
And we were together for 5 years before we got married, and now we've been together almost 15 years.
And he still makes you laugh?
Every day he makes me laugh so hard. We crack up. Like, it feels like we only been together for like 2 or 3 days. It's always like new. It's always fun.
And you never would have labeled him as your type.
No, I was trying to scare him away on the first date. I was really worried that he was not the guy for me. He was like a bookworm. He teaches computer programs, and I'm into guys that swing axes for a living and that work out on the.
And you like lumberjacks? Yeah, I didn't know lumberjack was a big business here.
Yeah, I've not seen any lumberjacks around.
No. It's funny because your message is, hey, you know what? You might have a type in your mind, but that might not be the type you end up with.
Yeah, and sometimes opposites do attract, because we're so different. But the outdoorsy, he's more the indoorsy. I'm more the brazen one. If there's a conflict out in public, I'm the one that'll step up. He's more the quiet one.
Yeah.
It's just so opposite. It's hilarious. But I think the personality and the fact that we're compatible no matter what, we get along very well.
Yeah, the woman I'm seeing now we're kind of opposite. She's very quiet, except around me. I can't get her to shut up around me. But around anybody else, she's kind of quiet, and I'm out there, and that's the first time I've ever. Well, good for you. Congratulations.
Well, thank you. You too. Congratulations, Johnny. I love your show.
And we love you. And you tell your man we said what up. All right.
All right. What's that?
All right. We got enough time to go raw?
Sure, why not?
Excel, good morning. Who's this?
This is Sam. How you doing?
What's up, Sam? How you doing? You got a type?
Yeah,
get ready to dump
man, I got a type. I got my type is I gotta have the booty, of course. I have the booty, but my knowledge I want to tell everybody. You know what I'm saying? You got to keep it new or it's through.
Keep it new or it's through.
You don't keep it new, relationship is done, son.
Oh.
It's done, son.
It's done,
It's
son.
done. Keep it new or it's done, son. That's what type you need to keep it new. He's right on top.
I mean, I have my type. I have my 5'2" Puerto Rican girl. Been with her for 24 years, married 22 years. And if you don't keep it real with your partner, then I don't know.
Hey, man, way to stay on topic, player. Way to stay on topic. That's what I'm talking about, man.
Oh, man.
All right. Well,
I love you guys. I haven't heard you guys in a minute, man, but damn, I love it. And I clicked on the station. I was like, man, I love this conversation.
Oh, well, good. I appreciate the fact that you called. You have a beautiful day, and tell your beautiful wife we said hello.
God bless you guys.
God bless you too. All right. Be anything over there?
You got to keep it new.
That's right.
Or you'll be blue.
You'll be through. You too.
Keep it new Roll with your crew. XO Mobile powered by Attorney Dan Newland and Erect need to check. It's no brainer. Call Attorney Dan Newland. Someone said my type is petite Latinas. I married 2 of them, but then when my second wife got all fat and stuff, then she had an affair and she broke up with me. But I was fine with that. Bye, Felicia.
Oh.
When I hear when we get texts and stuff like that, somebody needed to get that out.
Yeah.
Seriously.
And we don't mind listening because that's kind of stuff you don't need to tell us, but you needed to get that out.
Right. You could have stopped with my type is petite Latinas.
Yes.
Because that's the topic.
Yes. Yes.
You had to finish the story.
All right. Ray, you look shocked.
Because he said she got fat. Like, what? Really?
She cheated. Maybe that's the universe coming back around. I don't know. I wasn't there.
Why was that necessary to put that in there?
He said you got to keep it true.
Okay.
Don't know what to do.
Or it's going to be through. All right. Let's get out of here. It's 9:43. $9:47. Johnny's house got to go and do some things today. Ray, what you got going on, ma'am?
I'm going to go to the gym. I have to prepare myself because we're also going camping and tailgating this weekend.
You doing them both?
Yes.
Wow.
Dang.
It's going to be a weekend.
Wow.
Yeah, so I need to make sure I'm prepared for that. But
man, y'all gonna burn up in them going camping.
I know. I understand that. But I also want to remind you guys that you still have today and a little bit of tomorrow to enter the Lady Gaga contest, the poker face contest, which you're going to come here Monday and we're going to try to break your poker face.
Yep. And you better be ready because we're going to throw a lot of things at you.
Yes.
And
So
if you break, you're out.
Go to our Instagram, XL1067, and comment on that reel, and also share the reel to enter to win.
All right, Brian, what's up, bro?
Let's see. You can still go to our Instagram at XL1067 and check out the video from yesterday where Charlie stopped the show.
Yeah, no joke. And you find out exactly what he said.
Yeah, because you missed some of it if we had to dump it on the air, so you couldn't catch it all on the radio. So if you want to see what Charlie said and what sparked the whole thing on our Instagram at XL1067, go check it out. And we have a really cool contest online at XL1067.com. Where you can dive into the Disney magic, full day of fun and sun, the Disney water park tickets right now. Plus, you can light up the night with Disney's H2O Glow after hours tickets. Ray and I both did it. It's so much fun.
Yeah, it's a good time.
Yeah, they got specialty food and drinks. They have big dance parties on the beach, and then you can enjoy all the stuff after hours.
We're going again next weekend. I'm
so
really excited.
Yeah, that's going to be really cool. So you can win your tickets right now to check out the Disney water parks and Disney H2O Glow after hours at XL1067.com.
All right, Ryan Seacrest, take this thing. Y'all have a beautiful day, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Hi, everybody. Before I say bye, everybody. All right. Peace out, everybody. Have a fabulous day.